Yeah, welcome to this video playing HSK. And this is Hartikainen. Yeah, so what do we get here? An interesting thing here. Knight c3. This is an opening with many names. What is this actually? h5? Can I already? Let's go with that. g6 h4. That could be quite interesting. I'm getting this h5 back, and this is some attack. Yeah, knight c3 is a funny opening. It has many names. It's actually not having a clear name. It's sometimes called the fun Geet opening, named after a Dutch player. Sometimes called the Sleipner, the Dunst opening, I think. Yeah, and in German chess circles, it's also sometimes called the Linksspringer, the knight on the left, after a book that was released a couple of years ago by a German FIDE master, Hack. And it's actually an interesting book. I think I have that book actually. Maybe I gave it to someone. Yeah, knight c3, interesting. Knight c3, g6. Now let's take here on h5. That seems quite right. And f7, yeah, it's back to basics. Maybe he's a bit irritated that I play this kind of stuff, but it's the offbeat week. What can I do? Yeah, what is black supposed to play here? It's not so straightforward. So I'm going for knight g5 here, if he allows it. Sure. It is definitely some compensation. Maybe not the kind of compensation that is good enough for a grandmaster game in tournament chess, but it's certainly good enough for Blitz. Yeah, maybe something like e6 and then queen e7 if I go knight g5. Not sure that I will do that. That looks a bit artificial. Threatening knight e6 as well. I have b4 here, right? b4. Or is there something better? That looks really shaky here. Even knight b5 is a move, but b4, yeah? b4, queen to e5. Queen e5. Maybe. b4, queen e5 isn't that clear actually. It isn't that clear. What is bishop e2 actually? I'm threatening knight e6 then. What is he playing against that? My queen is protected. Maybe this is rather clever. He cannot move his bishop. And he can... king d7 is not possible. Knight e6, queen h5, knight f8 with a good endgame. Yeah, that's actually quite nice. Let's play that. That's actually nice. Knight e6 is now a very serious threat. What is his move? Knight moves don't help. Bishop moves don't help. King d8, knight e6 loses the queen. And king d7, knight e6, queen h5, knight takes f8, check. Okay, that is a move, maybe. But I have d4 now. d4. He has to move the queen again to f6, probably. Is there something better, maybe? But it is pretty good, right? Or what about bishop? No, bishop g4 is not on. Is f4 better, maybe? f4. Queen f6. No, probably not. Let's go d4. Queen f6, and now d5. No, probably not. d5 takes. Knight b5, knight a6. You will put the queen on g6 soon. That's a bit annoying. d5 takes, not really. Huh. Okay, let's play for strategic compensation here in a way. Not rushing things. I think h6 probably. He has to do something against f5. f5 is pretty big threat, so h6 I guess. Interesting. h6, I can even take e6, maybe that's the right way. Let's do that. That doesn't lose time. It's not what I intended originally, but maybe it's still right. f5. And what is he doing next? Queen f6. I'm out for e5. e5 takes, knight e4. e5 takes, knight e4 is strong. Queen g7, and now just taking it, or it's a bit difficult for him to move. Maybe just this for castling long. Or is this, he can actually go for long castles. Now I should have played at least f6. At least f6.
Time warning.
Okay. No choice. That's in for a penny, in for a penny, in for a pound, or what is this called? Giving away the rook here. For e6, but maybe long castles is doing the job. Well, I definitely had good chances, but that's not the way to play. It wasn't right. Yeah, now he gets his bloody king out of it. What a shame. That was such a great position. c2 is hanging, unfortunately. Yeah, that position is super shaky. Any way to irritate him even, it's very difficult.
Check.
Yeah, this is winning. Rook d3 is made.
Check.
Rook d3 is made. Okay.
Check.
Now he's preferring this. Okay. Now that was
White
very stupid.
resigns.
Very stupid, and he was completely busted there. This is just a winning position for White. I'm pretty sure about that. Just so strong. White's initiative. But where is it? How can I win this for real? Bishop g4. Nah. Okay, it's not as good as I thought. I just thought that this should be just winning for white, but it's not so clear. f4, h6. Bishop g4 is the way to go, but it's not a win. It's just good, let's say. Queen here, and now this for bishop c8. Interesting. Yeah, white's initiative is very strong, quite clearly. Yeah, he has to play this move actually, to play king c7 and cover this thing there on c8. This is the engine. Oops, the engine's line. It's quite strange. With an advantage for white. Slide 1. Weird stuff. Yeah, maybe I had something better even. I have absolutely zero belief in this knight a5 business and queen e5. Let's see. Maybe even there's something better than bishop e2. But b4 is not doing the deal. Queen e5 is okay. Bishop e2, queen e5. d4 here. Yeah, f4 looks so normal. Yeah, this probably is right. h6. Nah, this is bishop g4 move that gives compensation. And here it doesn't seem that is not enough. But here I have to play f6 here. Yeah, I really played it badly. I have to go f6. This is the only way to kind of continue this stuff. And then castle, go for long castles. It's not a clear position. The engine gives black a slight advantage. Probably e5. Maybe e5 is just a bit too much. I mean, I can play like this. Maybe this is what I should have done. Just play for a strategic compensation, like this, and then g4 or so. White space is pretty substantial. Computer gives equal. I'm in whole exchange down. Yeah, but that was just not working at all. But here it's very difficult. I mean, e4 hangs. I have no move really, so I thought, okay, what the heck, just give him that. But knight a6 long castle saves very easily actually. Okay, well, thanks for watching.